The champagne flute shattered against the marble floor of the grand ballroom, silencing the chatter of New York's elite. Emily Harrington stood frozen, her engagement ring glinting under the chandeliers as the anonymous video played on every guest's phone. Her lips locked with Sophia Reyes in a stolen kiss behind the family estate's greenhouse. Whispers erupted into gasps, and her fiancé Mark turned ashen, his face a mask of betrayal that would unravel the Harrington dynasty in ways no one saw coming. Emily's heart pounded like a war drum as she scanned the room. Her father, Senator Harrington, gripped his whiskey glass so tightly his knuckles whitened, his eyes boring into her with a fury she'd always feared. Her stepmother, Victoria, feigned shock, but Emily caught the flicker of satisfaction in her gaze, the woman who'd orchestrated Emily's perfect match to Mark for political alliances. Sophia wasn't there. She'd vanished months ago after Emily's tearful breakup, choosing family legacy over their love. But who had leaked this? And why now, at the engagement party meant to seal her fate? As security ushered guests out, Emily fled to the powder room, locking the door against the chaos. Her reflection stared back, pale and haunted. How had it come to this? Growing up in the Harrington penthouse overlooking Central Park, Emily had learned early to bury her truths. Her mother had died when she was 10, leaving a void filled by Victoria's cold ambition. Image is everything, Victoria drilled into her. At Yale, Emily met Sophia, a scholarship student from Brooklyn with fiery passion and unyielding honesty. Their friendship blossomed into something deeper during late-night study sessions, Sophia's touch igniting a fire Emily had never known. But back home the walls closed in. Senator Harrington's re-election loomed, and whispers of scandal could tank it. "You're the future of this family," he'd said, introducing Mark, heir to a tech fortune. Emily resisted at first, but Victoria's manipulations, subtle threats about cutting off her trust fund, exposing old secrets, wore her down. She ended things with Sophia in a rainy cafe, Sophia's eyes brimming with hurt. "You're choosing them over us," Sophia had accused. Emily nodded, the lie tasting like ash. Now that choice haunted her. Mark confronted her in the hallway later that night, his voice low and venomous. "Is it true? All this time?" Emily's throat tightened. She could deny it, blame a hack, but the video was damning, timestamped just before their breakup. "It was a mistake," she whispered, hating herself. Mark laughed bitterly. "A mistake that could cost me everything. My board won't stand for this." He stormed off, leaving Emily alone with the wreckage. The next morning, headlines screamed, "Harrington heiress's lesbian scandal rocks Senate race." Protesters gathered outside their building, some waving rainbow flags in support, others decrying moral decay. Emily's phone buzzed incessantly, reporters, friends, distant relatives. She ignored them all, curling up in her room. Victoria knocked, entering without permission. "We can spin this," she said crisply. "Say it was a youthful indiscretion. Mark's willing to proceed if we handle the PR." Emily glared. "And if I'm not?" Victoria's smile was ice. "Then you lose it all. The money, the name, the protection." Sophia's call came that afternoon. Her number blocked for months but now flashing on the screen. Emily answered with trembling hands. "Why?" was all she could say. Sophia's voice was steady, laced with pain. "I didn't leak it, Em. But whoever did just gave us a chance. Meet me at our spot." The old bench in Prospect Park, where they'd shared their first kiss. Emily hesitated, the weight of family expectations crushing her. But something snapped, the years of suppression, the facade cracking. She grabbed her coat and slipped out, dodging paparazzi. They met under a canopy of autumn leaves, Sophia looking thinner, her eyes shadowed. "I thought you were done with me," Sophia said. Emily reached for her hand, but Sophia pulled back. "You were. You chose them." Emily's tears fell. "I was scared. Dad's campaign, Victoria's threats. They said I'd be disowned." Sophia softened slightly. "And now? The world's already judging." They talked for hours, the tension building as old wounds reopened. Sophia revealed she'd been struggling, jobless after the breakup, her immigrant family pressuring her to straighten out. As dusk fell, Emily made a decision. "I can't marry Mark. Not after this." Sophia's eyes widened. "What about your family?" Emily shrugged. a spark of defiance igniting. Let them burn. But deep down she knew the cost: alienation, financial ruin, public scorn. Little did she know, this was just the beginning. Victoria had her own secrets, and the leak was no accident. The family meeting that evening was a battlefield. Senator Harrington paced the study. Victoria perched like a queen. "This ends now," he thundered. "You'll issue a statement denying it, blame deepfakes." Emily stood tall. "No. It's true. I'm gay and I love Sophia." The room exploded. Victoria's face twisted. "You'll destroy us." Mark, invited for damage control, nodded grimly. "I'm out. Good luck with the fallout." As he left, Emily felt a mix of terror and liberation. But then, an email pinged on her laptop. An anonymous sender with attachments. "Watch this before you decide," it read. Curious, Emily clicked. It was a recording of Victoria in a heated argument with a woman Emily didn't recognize, voices hushed but clear. "You promised we'd be together after the senator's term. I left my husband for you." Victoria's reply. "Keep quiet or I'll ruin you." Emily's world tilted. Her stepmother, the pillar of family values, was having a lesbian affair? Emily replayed the recording thrice, her pulse racing. Victoria, the woman who'd preached heteronormative perfection, was entangled in her own forbidden romance. The irony burned. Who sent this? And why? Emily forwarded it to Sophia, who responded immediately. "Holy shit. This changes everything." They agreed to meet again, this time at Sophia's cramped apartment in Brooklyn, away from the Harrington glare. The subway ride felt surreal. Emily blending into the crowd for the first time in years. No limos, no bodyguards, just her and the truth. Sophia greeted her at the door, pulling her into a hug that lingered. "We can use this," Sophia said, eyes fierce. "Expose her hypocrisy." Emily hesitated. "But she's family. And Dad, he doesn't know." The conflict tore at her. Loyalty versus justice. Victoria had manipulated her for years, but blowing this up could shatter her father. Over cheap wine they dissected the video. The other woman was Elena, Victoria's business associate, from charity events. Clues pieced together: late nights, secretive calls. "She's been playing both sides," Sophia mused. "Pushing you into marriage while hiding her own life." Emily nodded, anger simmering. But doubt crept in. Was revenge worth the destruction? Sophia sensed it. "You sacrificed us for them. Now it's their turn to face reality." The next day, Emily confronted Victoria alone in the penthouse kitchen. "I know about Elena," she said bluntly, playing a snippet on her phone. Victoria's composure cracked, her face draining of color. "How?" Emily crossed her arms. "Does it matter? You've been lying to everyone." Victoria recovered quickly, her voice a hiss. "You have no idea what it's like. Your father would never accept it. I did what I had to, marry him for stability, keep Elena secret." Emily stared. "And you forced me to do the same? Hypocrite." The argument escalated. Victoria begged for silence. "If this gets out, the campaign's over. We'll lose everything." Emily wavered, memories of Victoria's rare kindnesses flashing. Helping with homework, defending her from bullies. But then she remembered the breakup, the isolation. "You made me choose. Now I'm choosing truth." Victoria's eyes hardened. "You'll regret this, girl." Word spread fast. Emily confided in her best friend, Lisa, who promised discretion but gossiped to a mutual acquaintance. By evening, rumors buzzed in social circles. Senator Harrington called a family dinner, his face etched with worry. "What's this about Victoria?" he demanded. Emily played the recording, watching his world crumble. "Is it true?" he asked Victoria, voice breaking. She nodded, tears streaming. "I love her, but I love you too, in my way." He stormed out, leaving silence. Emily felt guilt gnaw at her. Had she gone too far? Sophia texted support. "You did the right thing." But the fallout mounted. Mark publicly ended the engagement, citing irreconcilable differences. And the press feasted. Harrington hypocrisy. Stepmom's secret affair amid daughter's scandal. Protesters multiplied, some championing LGBTQ rights, others lambasting the family as frauds. In the midst of chaos, Emily and Sophia rekindled tentatively. Walks in the park turned intimate, hands brushing, conversations deep. But trust was fragile. "You left me once," Sophia reminded. Emily vowed change. "I'm fighting now." Yet, internal battles raged. Emily's ingrained shame, Sophia's resentment. A therapy session helped, the counselor probing. "What price are you willing to pay for authenticity?" Victoria didn't back down. She met Emily secretly at a cafe, pleading, "We can ally. Fight the system together." Emily scoffed. "After all you've done?" But Victoria revealed more. "I leaked your video. To force your hand, make you confront who you are. I thought it'd free you." Emily reeled. "Betrayal upon betrayal. You ruined my life to save me?" Victoria nodded. "Sometimes destruction is the only path to rebirth." Emily left furious, confiding in Sophia. "She's twisted." Sophia agreed but suggested caution. She might have more dirt. Indeed, Victoria retaliated subtly, freezing Emily's accounts, whispering to donors about Emily's instability. The senator, torn, sided tentatively with Victoria, urging reconciliation for the family's sake. A pivotal moment came at a charity gala. Emily attended defiantly with Sophia as her date, heads turning. Whispers followed, but Emily held her head high. Victoria approached, elegant as ever. "Truce," she offered. Emily declined. "Not until you come clean publicly." The standoff crackled with tension, foreshadowing greater storms. As the night wore on, an anonymous tip hit the news. Financial irregularities in the Harrington Foundation, linked to Victoria's payoffs to Elena. Emily wondered if Sophia had leaked it. Revenge for the original video? Trust frayed anew. Doubt poisoned Emily's mind as she scrolled through the breaking news on her phone. Harrington Foundation embroiled in embezzlement scandal. The article detailed transfers to Elena's account, disguised as donations. Sophia, beside her in bed, feigned surprise. Who could have done this? Emily studied her. "You tell me." Sophia's eyes flashed. "You think I would?" The accusation hung heavy, cracking their fragile reunion. They argued late into the night. "You've been hurt, I get it," Emily said. "But this? It's nuclear." Sophia defended herself. "I didn't. But maybe it's karma for Victoria." Emily paced, torn between love and suspicion. The mouth-wandao took weight on her. Was exposing secrets justice or vengeance? She'd started this chain, now it spiraled. The senator called an emergency meeting at their Hamptons retreat, the ocean's roar mirroring the family's turmoil. "This ends now," he declared, looking haggard. Victoria sat composed, Elena absent but her shadow looming. "It was for us," Victoria admitted to him, "to build a life after your retirement." He rubbed his temples. "And you dragged Emily into it?" Emily interjected. "She leaked my video to free me." The revelation stunned him. "You what?" Betrayals layered like onion skins. The senator confronted Victoria. "How long?" She confessed, 5 years, starting as comfort after his wife's death. Emily watched her father's pain, guilt surging. Had her actions pushed this? But no, she'd been a pawn. "We all have choices," she said softly. "You chose denial." He nodded wearily. "Perhaps it's time for truth." But society bit back. The campaign tanked, donors fleeing. Protests turned ugly. Homophobic slurs hurled at the family. Emily faced online harassment. Her inbox flooded with hate. Sophia supported her, but tension simmered. "Maybe we should lay low," Sophia suggested. Emily refused. "Hiding got us here." They attended a pride event, hand in hand, cameras flashing. Empowerment mixed with fear. Victoria's counterattack came via a lawyer's letter. Claims Emily had forged documents to access the recording. "She's suing me?" Emily gasped. Sophia urged fight. "We have proof." But the legal battle drained resources, Emily dipping into savings. Friends distanced themselves, invitations drying up. Isolation deepened her bond with Sophia. Yet paranoia grew. "Who can we trust?" Emily whispered one night. A breakthrough. Emily hired a PI, tracing the embezzlement leak to Mark. Revenge for the broken engagement, the PI reported. Emily confronted him at his office. Why? Mark smirked. You humiliated me. Now feel the burn. But he slipped. Victoria approached me first, wanted to partner against you. Another layer, Victoria had allies. Emily shared with Sophia. Relief washing over her. It wasn't you. Sophia hugged her. I told you. Trust mended, they plotted next. Public statement, Emily decided. Expose it all. But the senator begged off. It'll ruin me. Moral dilemma. Family loyalty versus personal integrity. Emily chose the latter, scheduling a press conference. The day arrived, cameras rolling in a midtown hotel. Emily stood podium-bound, Sophia beside her. I've lived in shadows, she began. But no more. I'm gay and proud. She detailed Victoria's affair, the leak, the manipulations. Gasps echoed. Victoria burst in, furious. Lies. But Emily played the recording, sealing it. Chaos ensued. Victoria fled, the senator resigned that night. Emily's world shattered, disowned, penniless. Sophia offered her couch. We'll rebuild. But the cost? Emily's identity forged in fire, relationships torched. Yet, whispers of support emerged. LGBTQ organizations reached out, offering jobs. Emily volunteered, finding purpose. Sophia's family, initially wary, warmed. But scars remained. A late-night call from Victoria. You win. But was it worth it? Emily pondered. In the aftermath, Emily navigated a new reality. A small apartment shared with Sophia. Freelance writing gigs replacing luxury. The freedom tasted bittersweet. Mornings brought coffee and kisses, but nights replayed losses. Her father's distant calls, Victoria's silence. Do you regret it? Sophia asked one evening. Emily shook her head. Regret hiding longer. Society's judgment lingered. Job interviews turned cold upon name recognition. The scandal girl, one whispered. Emily pushed through, her resilience hardening. Sophia faced her own battles. Her conservative parents disapproved, pressuring her to distance. She's trouble, her mother said. Sophia stood firm. She's my future. The standoff strained, Sophia torn between loves. A surprise. Elena contacted Emily anonymously. Meet me. I have info. Curious, Emily agreed at a quiet diner. Elena, poised and regretful, revealed. Victoria planned to leave your father for me after the election. Your engagement was cover. Emily absorbed it. Why tell me? Elena sighed. She betrayed me too. Cut me off when things blew up. Alliances shifted. Enemies became informants. Armed with this, Emily considered more exposure but chose mercy. Enough damage. Instead, she wrote an op-ed for the New York Times. The Cost of Hidden Lives. It went viral, sparking debates on hypocrisy and politics. Support poured in, but so did backlash. Death threats arrived, forcing them to move. Sophia's patience wore thin. This is endless. An argument erupted. You dragged me into the spotlight. Emily countered. We chose truth together. Hurt festered, leading to a temporary split. Emily crashed with Lisa, reflecting on choices. Was love worth the perpetual storm? Reconciliation came via a heartfelt letter from Sophia. I miss us. Let's fight smarter. They reunited, boundaries set. No more leaks, focus on healing. Therapy deepened, unpacking traumas. Emily confronted her father over lunch. I forgive you, she said. He teared up. I was wrong. Victoria's gone. Divorce papers filed. A tentative bridge. But Victoria resurfaced, suing for defamation. Court dates loomed, tension spiking. Emily testified, voice steady. Truth isn't defamation. Victoria's lawyer grilled her. You leaked to destroy her. Emily denied. The trial exposed more. Victoria's payoffs, Elena's testimony turning tide. Victory. Case dismissed. But the win hollowed Emily. Media frenzy intensified, privacy eroded. Sophia proposed escape. Move west, start fresh. Emily agreed, packing for California. The drive cross-country symbolized rebirth. Conversations mending wounds, laughter returning. Arriving in San Francisco, they built anew. Emily landed a nonprofit job advocating LGBTQ rights. Sophia pursued art. Community embraced them, but past shadows lingered. A family reunion invite from her father tested. Attend or sever. Emily chose attendance, Sophia supportive. The gathering tense, relatives judgmental, but her father defended. She's my daughter. Victoria absent, peace fragile. Emily felt closure, yet questions nagged. Had her decisions been right? Settling in San Francisco brought calm, but echoes of New York haunted. Emily's advocacy work thrived. Speaking at events, her story inspiring youth. Your courage saved me, a teen emailed. Validation soothed, but internal conflicts persisted. Did exposure justify the pain inflicted? Sophia flourished too, her paintings capturing their journey's emotions. One piece, Fractured Hearts, sold well, symbolizing resilience. Their relationship deepened, commitment solidifying with a quiet proposal under the Golden Gate Bridge. Marry me, Sophia whispered. Emily accepted, tears of joy. Yet challenges arose. Victoria's appeal dragged on, lawyers draining savings. Emily's father offered help secretly. For old times, he said. Accepting meant reconciliation. Refusing, pride. She took it, bridges mending slowly. Society evolved around them, laws shifting, acceptance growing. But personal battles endured. Sophia's family visited, awkward but thawing. We see your happiness, her mother admitted. Emily's op-ed sparked a book deal, Shadows Unveiled, chronicling the saga. Writing cathartic, forcing reflection on morals. Was outing Victoria ethical? Highs and lows intertwined. A betrayal surfaced. Lisa confessed leaking the embezzlement to Mark. I thought I was helping, she said. Emily forgave, understanding desperation. Trust circles tightened. Climax built at the book launch. Victoria appeared uninvited, elegant but broken. Truce, she extended. Emily paused, crowd watching. Only if you live your truth. Victoria nodded. I'm out now. Elena and I are together. A twist, adversary turned mirror. The event succeeded, applause thundering. Emily and Sophia escaped to the rooftop, city lights twinkling. We made it, Emily said. Sophia smiled. At what cost? Years blurred, their life stabilizing marriage, careers, community. But the story's essence lingered, choices ripples. In the end, was destroying a facade to build authenticity always the right path? Or does mercy sometimes demand silence?